Hi, my name is Andrea Krause, and I am the summer dairy intern for the Marathon County UW Extension. Today, I am going to be talking to you about dairy showmanship. To start, we are going to talk about the proper apparel for show day. The proper apparel would be a white shirt, a black belt, white pants, black shoes, an exhibitor tag harness. Also, keep note to have your hair up neatly and no bulky jewelry. Now to think more about what your animal will look like while in the ring, you want to feed her beet pulp about an hour before she enters the ring. This will fill her out even more. Put about 1 scoop in a feed pan with some water and mix before giving it to her. Animal fitting and cleanliness is also a very important component of showmanship. Make sure your animal is washed thoroughly the morning of the show. Watch out for the tricky spots that can be missed, such as under the belly, on and under their dew claws, their hooves, and lastly, their head and ears. To continue animal fitting and cleanliness, you want to make sure your animal is properly clipped and groomed 1 week prior to the fair. About 40 to 50 minutes before your animal will enter the show ring, you will want to fit her. There are many techniques for fitting dairy animals. Some of the basics are leaving her hair on the top line to make it appear more straight and to make the animal appear taller. Then leave some hair on her belly to make her appear more filled out. The rest of the hair is clipped short. You are almost ready for the show ring. Don't forget your show halter. You would want to use a brown halter for a brown animal, such as a red Holstein or an Ayrshire, and you want to use a black halter for a black animal, such as a Holstein. Then, you would want to walk her around a little bit before entering the show ring to get the jitters out. Then, you are all ready to show. The first crucial thing to know about showmanship is that the whole purpose is to show off your animal. You want to make her look as presentable as possible for the judge. This is why you never want to stand in the way of the judge's view of your animal. This is also why you want to walk slowly, so that the judge has plenty of time to examine her and so that her strides seem long and graceful. While in the show ring, you will be walking in a clockwise circle. New rules state that exhibitors are to walk forward-facing until every exhibitor in that class is in the ring. Then the exhibitors are to walk backwards facing their animal. As you can see, my heifer was a bit jumpy while entering the ring. This is okay. It is important to keep your cool and to try to calm her down. Once in the ring, the judges may come around to ask questions. It is important to know your animal's name, her sire's name, what your animal eats, and what you would like to change about your animal's appearance. When the judges comes to ask you questions, set her up according to where the judge is standing. To set up your animal, you want the front 2 legs squarely together, and the back leg that is farthest away from the judge a step ahead from the back leg that is closest to the judge. You also want to make sure your animal isn't hunched up or stretched out. After the judge is done asking you questions, you should continue to lead your animal slowly around the ring. It is very important to always keep an eye on the judge. This is so that you will be able to act immediately if the judge asks everyone in the ring to set their animals up or if the judge calls you into line. When you are called into line, you want to quickly change the hand you are holding the halter in and walk forward towards the line. Once you are close enough to lining your animal up with the others, you want to switch back to walking backwards. This is so that you can properly see your animal to set her up towards the judge. The exhibitor and their animal that was first called into the line is the one everyone else will line their animals up based off of. If your animal does not line up well the first time, you can take her in a circle and try again. When the judge comes around to the front of your animal, make sure to move so that you are not in the judge's way of viewing your animal. Also, always make sure to switch the feet according to where the judge is. After the judge is done viewing the animals in the line, he or she will rank the animals by sending them off in a certain order according to their preference. When he or she tells you to lead out slowly, walking backwards as you did before. Lastly, when the judge comes around to talk to you about what you could work on or what you did nicely, make sure to listen and be attentive. Make sure to thank the judge for their advice and comments. And remember, all animals have a mind of their own. If your animal acts up in the ring, it is okay. It shows the judge you have patience with your animal if you just relax and don't give up on her. And finally, make sure to smile and enjoy the time you spend in the show ring. While showing can be competitive, it is also meant to be fun. Now, you're ready for the fair. Thank you for watching my video on dairy showmanship.